Good afternoon, everyone. What stereotypes have you heard about us Asians? Of all the things that I have heard, there's one that really annoys me. And it annoys me not because it's completely inaccurate, but because it's often true. If you imagine a Chinese model student, you might imagine us having tiger parenting and being pushed to work extremely hard. Besides, laziness is also commonly used to reinforce biases here, from parents to students, such as children these days have it so easy and are so lazy. When I was young, I've had to walk 10 miles to go to school and earn a living. Sounds familiar? Great. So let me take this chance to defend laziness. Of course, this might seem like an unimportant issue, but it isn't. All over the world, people are being overworked to the point that it ruins their health and quality of life. One of the greatest concerns regarding burnout and overworking is stress. And that is because increased stress is linked with a variety of health concerns, from diabetes to depression, or even high blood sugar. The World Health Organization was launched a research that showed that overworking has contributed to the deaths of 745,000 people via stroke and heart disease in 2016. Besides, the people who work 55 or more hours a week has a 35% higher risk for stroke and 17% higher risk of dying from a heart disease compared to the ones who only work 35 to 40 hours a week. In Japanese, there's even a special term for this, karoshi, which means death from overworking. One of my observations is that, rather ironically, humans secretly value laziness. In fact, we work really hard to be lazy. Laziness is a motherly figure of innovation. How is that, you might ask? Well, think about it. It's the lazy people who invented the wheels and bicycles because they didn't want to walk around and carry things. Who invented the elevator for the simple reason that they wouldn't want to climb the stairs. Or invented the email because they prefer not to travel long distances to deliver a message. Professor Robert Heinlein once said, progress isn't being made by early risers. It's being made by lazy men trying to find easier ways to do something. The argument you see is that when a lazy person actually starts to do something, they often find it very interesting and important. And those are the people society needs. Numerous people, including even Einstein, has become invested in discovering their passions and were motivated to do what they love. This requires skillful laziness. As you can see, taking a step back from work can allow you to see yourself as something other than a production machine, and enables yourself to recognize if you are on the verge of overworking yourself or not. What I mean is, don't punish yourself for a little time spent away from your desk. It's essential for your health. By taking regular breaks, lazy people will be given the opportunity for them to let their bodies and minds to take a rest, thus avoid burnout. But you say, what of your education? What about your future? Mark Twain once said, one should never let your schooling interfere with your education. Well, in my words, I would say that you can never get a good education without knowing how to enjoy your free time and explore your own ideas. Those busy people often have no curiosity, and in idleness, we can acquire a deep education. The lazy one is often the person who is in position to learn the knowledge of life at large and the art of living. There are many solutions to this problem, and ones that we already know can work. For example, a 4-day work week has been proven to be beneficial to both a worker's health and the company. For us students, less homework, shorter school days, longer holidays are all good solutions. Of course, to engage parents and teachers, this sounds like a terrible idea, but it isn't. In fact, Finland puts all of this into action, and it prides itself for remaining the sixth best education system in the world. So I beg you, stop making us feel guilty as young people when we only seek a little time to be bored and lazy. In fact, you should join us. Thank you.